Alright, so, little technical difficulties. The recording did not work, so this is me going to recap what we did for part 1. After everybody gets done with their break, we'll do part 2. But essentially, after recapping last session, everybody made it to the boat. Eventually, everybody was given a long rest needed. However, in the middle of the night, Thulna was smoking some of the shrooms and mushrooms that she found on the island, and while she was doing that, she was greeted and met by these celestial type beings that basically gave her a vision and transported her to the island. And something happened to her while she was having this vision and having this ecorporeal kind of reminiscence and things happening. And while that was all going on, she eventually felt weightless, and basically like she was being turned into the waters of the earth in creation. And eventually she woke back up on the main deck of the boat, the Seagull's Reach, where she was awoken by Laura, who noticed that something was different about Thulna, and how she had been de-aged. She was no longer a elderly woman, but now a woman of her early 30s. And during this all happening, Gohan was cooking breakfast downstairs. Captain Hawks and Tomlin came upstairs after telling everybody that they needed to rest for the evening and they would make a decision on what they were doing. With multiple conversations happening at once, Fluakk and Sir Evan had a deep understanding conversation of what each other was going through to kind of help explain how they understood time to be. Fluakk being an Aarakocra, and his lifespan being very short compared to Sir Evan's life, who is very long and very vast, making it very difficult to understand one another on how spending a single day on the island would basically be a month's time in the real world, causing some issues there. However, Sir Evan and the rest of the group with Fluakk are having a conversation with Captain Hawks and deciding if they are going to stay in the Spring Islands or if they're going to sail to another one. And that's basically where we took the break, was after that conversation, with deciding where the ship was going to go. Is it going to stay on the Spring Islands, or is it going to go to another island and hopefully make it back in the 5 months' time for Sir Evan to complete his personal quest to see the Green Knight at Calterbury Castle. So that's where we decided to take a break. A lot of other things happened. I'm really sad that it wasn't recorded. There was a lot of great role-playing happening during this beginning part. But again, hopefully that will sum it up, and continue watching. You'll still be able to pick up on the story. Again, technical difficulties, and hopefully moving forward, it will all work. So.
I'm gonna stare into the camera.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, did you see if you had a shorter video?
I did. It wasn't. So we're just chalking up the technical difficulties. I gave a quick 2-3 minute recap of everything that happened. Unfortunately, missing all the role play, but
that is so sad.
It's okay. It was a very memorable moment for me and our.
I'm like, yes, like I love to catch the stuff on video so we can watch it later.
I wish I had done like theater improv with him, because we have had so many arguments in character.
It was fun. Stupid. No, I love it. It's great. I love when, and that's how the session's been so far. I just got to sit back and just watch you guys, and it's great. I love it. I can't
wait for some more roleplay.
That's part of the fun. So, As we get back, it is still in the early mornings of day. As you were all standing around having a conversation on if you should or should not venture forth onto the main spring island. Captain Hawks looks at all of you and goes, "What do you say?"
Okay.
Or is there any other discussion that needs to happen?
Before we vote, I want to disclose what happened to me in the old what was it? It was a temple. Was it a temple?
At the lodge in Lucida.
Yeah, at the beginning.
In Lucida. So Evandel's gonna tell you all this. He says, before we vote, I need you all to understand the importance of why I need to go on the Spring Isle, and this is very difficult for me. But in Lucita, with Gohan, while he was sleeping, I was visited by a spirit. This spirit belongs to Otra and the Green Wardens, and it issued a challenge to see if my word and my oath would hold, and I accepted the challenge, which was to strike the spirit. Even though I did not aim to kill it, I did, and it said that it would return the favor in 1 year's time, which in 5 months it will be 1 year's time. If I do not hold true to my word, my God will strip me of my powers, and I will have to go into hiding, and I will be hunted by the rest of my order. As that's unforgivable. And before the challenge, I need to ensure that I'm interpreting my tenets correctly. For if I'm not, the challenge there will be no need for it, as I will be fighting a cause that is not true to my God's nature. And I will still be hunted down for making a mockery of my order. And he just ends with that. And he looks at Hawks and he says, I'm ready to go to the Spring Island if that is our course of action. And that's how he casts his vote. And I don't think it would change Fluke's vote either.
Fluke says no. Draxios pipes up in the back. Sir Evan's gonna die?
No.
I vote aye.
As someone who has a religion that they have to keep and uphold as well, I see the importance to this of you, and the potential of there being an artifact on this island as well greatly interests me.
So is he part of the crew now as well? He is? He was made part of it? Okay, I was making sure.
So I vote yes to go to the island.
At least he's a visitor at the moment.
So that's 3-1 right now. And then I think Hawks would have the last one if it would, yeah.
Well, you almost eat, so I will accompany you.
Okay. Sure.
Alright. Well,
Oh.
the question is, where would you like to dock? You want to start here at the southern tip and work your way northward? Or do you want to sail to the northern part of the island and be let off there?
We should probably sail north.
We
Yeah.
don't have enough food for that.
We could make it to the north part of the island in a week, I'd say.
Given we have no issues, we can make that last.
And we can always send scouting parties onto the beach to grab fruit from
Indeed.
the island.
Does the crew have any fishing tackle? Because I have fishing tackle for one person, obviously, but
Oh yeah, they did buy fishing tackle. Yeah, they can fish.
Okay.
'cause I was gonna be like, man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, no, that was part of the supplies they got in the Tolder Island. Yeah, was fishing tackle and stuff like that. Yep.
Well, there's no time to waste. We must go.
All right, we will wake them in and we will set out. And so, you will go to your normal stations. Orion's just kind of standing around, not 100% sure what's going on. Draxios makes his way to the bow of the ship. Just as he walks by Evan, he just gives a big old smile and just keeps on walking, not saying anything. Goes and stands at the bow of the ship, and all of you kind of notice that he seems to be having a conversation with the ship as he bends down and just kind of seems to be talking to the ship, and there's some weird aquatic noises happening back and forth between him and the ship, but kind of understanding that they're having a conversation.
How does Fluakk respond to the vote? Considering he was the only one that said no.
Fluke's a little upset, but I think he'll just kind of go to his crow's nest, and he's basically like, I'm staying on the boat. I'll stay here and help with whatever I need, whatever is needs here. And so, Captain, or you all, or the men get ready, go to their stations, raise anchor, and set the sails, and you all start to make your way gently from the bay next to Gloom Hollow, and start making your way up the left side of the island. As you start traveling north westward from the bay, you see the other two more islands that are to the south east of the main island. Sailing past, on each island there doesn't seem to be any trees, but there are on each island singular towers standing on each island. So
Are they like lighthouses?
no, they seem to be like castle towers. These two towers, they stand singletons, one on each island, and each island is separated with a wide gap of water. As you sail past these over the next couple days, there seems to be lights flashing between the two towers at night. During the day, you can't seem to see them, but there seems to be something happening between these two towers, especially at night, where it's clearly visible to see as you sail past. Eventually, though, after about 2-3 days, you make it past them and you start seeing another island. As you're sailing up the coast, another island that just seems to be covered with nothing but trees. You don't see any structures, nothing similar to the Gloom Hollow Island, but this just seems to be an island that's just, again, trees from the shoreline. That's all you can see.
Is this all over the course of like one day or several days?
No, several days, yeah. Several days as you were traveling. You finally pass that island on the 4th day, eventually making the last 3 days of travel You eventually make it to the most northern point. As the sail, or as the ship begins to slow and the anchor begins to be dropped, and you all start to get ready to go into the ship. You look onto the coast, and again you just see a vast tree line along the edges of the beach, but just peeking over the tree line is a tall tower with a green shingled roof, with stones coming down in little blocks, but also foliage and vines just kind of circling the tower as it goes up, as it extends and protrudes above the tree line, pointing toward the sky.
I suppose that's where we're going to be going.
Well, have I ever seen? I've never seen the keep.
Mm-mm.
Have I been given a description or just where to go? Was it given Spring Island, right?
Yep. And then Amsuin told you the most northern part of the island. You would find the castle there.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's it.
Well, let's go. Everyone gather the supplies. Whatever you might need. I'm ready.
I pet my kitty until it's dead.
I hug the raccoon. I'm like, you stay with your father now. And I grab my fob. Aggressively. No, okay. Just, I'm ready.
I want to look at Fluakk, and I want to take my helmet off, and I just want to look him in the eye and say,
Fuck you.
bleep that out.
No, it's perfect. No, keep it in.
I want to look him in the eye, and I want to tell him.
That's perfect. Okay.
I don't know. When I first met him, I thought he was really adventurous, but over the past half a year, he seems to be absent from more and more adventures. So I want to look him in the eye. I want to tell him.
You're less of a man than I once knew.
I wish you could be there with me, and I just walk past him.
And they kiss.
He just looks down and he goes, "Come on, Rumpstillion," and he heads up to the crow's nest with Rumpstillion. Draxios gets out of the rowboat on the back of
The dinghy.
the dinghy and comes up to the thing and goes, "How many days till Evan dies?"
5.
I like it.
Okay. Hopefully not 5. Maybe more than 5.
Captain Hawks looks at all of you and goes, "Well, it looks like you already have a boat, so we'll keep ours. We're gonna see if we can travel north a little bit, try to hit the island just north of here. It'll take us about a month to get there. You just spending 24 hours here will be us traveling there, and
Well, I have
maybe 2 months. I don't know. We'll see
I
how
have
long
a
we're.
spell that can reach you, Captain.
Well, hopefully we can stay in touch. If need be, we will definitely be back here. If you're saying, you're Evan, if what you said was needing 5 months, then we will try to be here or around the island somewhere in 5 months."
I look at Hawks and I say, I know I'm asking for a lot. I hope that as part of your crew, you you can respect what I'm doing.
I understand that every man has a goal. Every man has a purpose for their life, and sometimes we have to seek those and search those out. And I sure hope that whatever you're looking for, you find it.
And then you find my things for me. Just kidding.
La 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 la.
I'm gonna open my folding boat out there into my second command, which turns it 24 feet long, 8 feet wide, making it a good sized ship for all of us to be able to get on comfortably. And then I grab my cloak from off of the
You call your cloak and it
Side.
floats to you.
Whoa.
and I just swing it over onto me, and I get on my boat and say, "You all ready?"
Yep.
Can't afford size.
I jump.
You ch- I go down to the boat.
Draxios jumps in the water and swims to the beach.
Show off.
Don't lose the circlet.
No, in Draxios he won't.
It makes him feel pretty.
It makes me feel like he's a
He's a
bodyguard.
femboy.
And you make your way to the island, and as you set foot on the beach, you hear Tomlin giving orders as the ship turns true north and starts sailing away from the island. And within a matter of hours, the ship is... You're doing something?
I said I'm going to grab my boat by a handle, pull it back, and it's going to fold into a little basket. I'm going to store that in a bag.
As you sit there and stare, within a matter of hours, the ship fades from view on the horizon.
That's a neat little item you got in there. Where did you find it?
I can't seem to recall, actually.
Fair enough. 27 years to do that.
Well, I can't complain.
Hand me the cord with the brick.
Cord with the brick.
No.
This one right here?
Or just this little one there.
It's the white one over there. Yep.
I've been meaning to ask you, Gohan.
Yes, you're welcome.
What is that on your side? That weapon. That weapon you use.
Oh, you mean my plasma pistol?
What is it?
It's my plasma pistol.
Interesting. I must have missed a lot.
I honestly don't know entirely what it's made of.
Am I in an earshot?
It's a
Yeah.
magical nature.
As you ask that, I'm going to kind of somberly just say a being from a different place fixed it for him.
I'd like to meet that being someday.
Perhaps you shall.
So what's the game plan here?
So correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew, but so if we're on the beach, is the time still moving forward?
It's just once we get into the forest.
So we'd have to go into the forest, camp for 5 days to find the...
That's what you assume. Yes.
Why do we have to camp for 5 days? Won't it take us just that long to get to the thing?
I feel like it.
Yeah, I think so.
With rests and everything, that would take at least 5 days just to get to the tower.
Yeah. I think so. See, that's the confusing part, because is it a year in the time on the outside, or just a year in general in my perspective?
We must also remember the Northern Island is supposedly a lot worse than the one we were on. So who knows how time could work on this one.
It wasn't so bad. I did meet ancient celestials, and the monsters we killed were not that bad.
Well, time could move faster here is what he's meaning.
That's also true. Yeah.
Time could also move slower. We don't know.
And the beings here may be different than the ones we experienced on there.
Boss beings.
Only one way to find out.
So I'm just gonna walk with a slightly faster pace than everyone else. But if we're heading to the forest, and then of course I'm leading.
Once we get near the tree line, my helmet's just gonna like form over my head, and like just in case.
Are we at the tree line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As we get to the tree line, I put my helmet back on. And as I start walking into the forest, I'm still talking in this like very different tone than I normally do, and I say, I ask Orion, what do you hope to find?
Something ancient, an artifact of ancient origins. I don't know exactly what they look like, but I know as soon as I see it, I'll know its presence. And if I do see it, I'll do whatever I must to get it, to keep it away from any beings that I deem or that is deemed unworthy of it.
Oh. In response, I'm just gonna say, I hope I'm deemed worthy. And I'm not even focusing like what you're saying, I'm just like in my own kind of world.
When I hear you sound like you've proven yourself worthy enough to me so far, but I know that's not what you mean. Whatever must happen, whatever comes to pass, I find you as a good friend.
I've known you for a day. Sure, I helped you kill monsters, but I've known you for a day. So, good.
I've seen you in my dreams, so.
I see.
And I kind of like, not directly, you have had premonitions about you all. Not in a weird way.
As you awkwardly explain yourself. I've seen you in my dreams. Well, not you exactly, but people that look like you would sound like you. I mean, like, premonitions. You know, so it's like trying to explain. No, I know. I think it's funny. That's in character, too, that you're doing that, which is funny.
It's
not weird.
Let's just focus on the main task at hand right now.
You guys blush.
We're both in helmets, so you wouldn't know.
Mine's like a full face, like, only thing you can see is maybe like my eyes a little bit, but it's still tinted right now.
Your eyes are blushing. Did we?
My eyes actually glow in the helmet. I mean, it doesn't do anything special, it just like glows like.
Let's do the anime thing where like your
yellow.
Helmet gets blush on the outside.
Yeah, that's
a couple of lines going across it.
Oh, it's romance, mother.
romance. I guess not gonna.
Alright, so
He's gone.
My religion forbids it.
as you enter into the forest, you are again met with these strange sounds of laughing and chittering noises that just seem to echo through the forest. As you are transported from the main world into this foreign and strange world, some of you start to feel the same feeling that you had before stepping onto the Gloom Hollow Island, but this one definitely seems to be different in nature. Something seems to be a little off compared to what you felt before. So with that, I'm going to need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I was just gonna say, as I'm hearing the laughter in the flittering in the forest, I'm just gonna whisper under my breath, in Elvish to my sword. I say, in Elvish, I say, Lumiere, be ready, and I'm talking to my magic sword. I'm scared. I'm very I didn't pass. What was it?
It was a wisdom save.
Is it a charm?
It is not.
I definitely passed that. I got nat 20 plus 3.
I got
I'm definitely not passing.
I got an 8.
Draxios does pass.
I got an 8 as well.
17. Okay. 8.
23.
8.
16.
Okay. Alright, so.
Ding, ding, ding.
So
Sorry,
wait.
hitting on my helmet.
Okay, so wait, Gohan, what was your number again?
17.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, so, so Laura and Evan.
Who's in my helmet? Who's doing that?
As you are walking into this forest, you instantly feel your minds go blank.
So am I like talking to my sword and then my mind just goes blank?
Yes, it goes blank.
So does he just stop?
I don't even
So
realize. Like, do I stop talking like mid sentence or?
No, like you finish your thought, and then as soon as you start to think again, your mind just goes blank.
Do I know why I'm here?
And for a second, you start to look around, and you don't recognize where you are. You don't recognize anybody with you. The only thing you know is your name, and that is it.
Am I still feeling my last current emotion?
That's even gone.
Okay, because I was scared, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, nope. Everything.
I'm gonna ready a spell then, because I'm gonna be scared and be like, who are you?
You don't even know you're a spellcaster.
What?
You know your name. That is it.
So, I think okay, wow, this is hard. I've never thought about what I'd do if I had amnesia. I think immediately I would stop in my tracks. So give me a visual.
I'd be close behind you.
So let's say I'm here. Okay, where are we? What are we looking at here?
I'd be kind of like off, like
right
there.
there.
Next to you.
Gohan.
We know Draxios is at the back of the party.
Where?
I will follow.
Okay.
I mean, you'd be next to him. Yeah.
Is it Draxios?
Draxios was in the back, yeah. Just trudging along.
Thalna, where you at?
I can be in the back.
Like, how far back?
Like the last person in line back?
You're behind Draxios? I doubt that.
Okay, no, I'm in front of Draxios then.
I was like, you're definitely not behind Draxios.
Okay, I'm going to stop my tracks, and if my sword's still in my hand, I'm going to look at my sword and look at my hand, and just kind of like crane my neck up. Eyes looking, and do I hear the people behind me?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn around. I don't know what my first question would be.
Are you okay, Sir Evan?
Who are you people? I'd probably. I don't know how I would respond. I think I don't. It'd either be who are you people, or
Roll attack.
what's happening. No, what's happening. I'd probably. I wouldn't go straight to attacking. I'd probably say what's happening, or I'd say who are you, or maybe both.
You probably
I
do
know
it
what I'm
frantically
doing.
like, who are you? What's going on?
Yeah, that's exactly. Who are you?
my.
What's going on?
I'm gonna
Stop.
freeze. I'm gonna be like, what?
Stop! You violate
The law. I don't know the law still.
I don't know any of you. Who the hell are you? I'm gonna start running
I'm
around
gonna kind of look back and
and
forth.
start
and,
screaming.
Like, listen,
What's happening?
you must stay
I'm gonna start
calm.
running around screaming.
The island we're in is
Your
affecting your
vocals
mind.
are eventually cut.
I'm gonna
And
keep
so
it around.
you see Laura start to run around. At first she was screaming, and all of a sudden just her vocals stop, but her mouth is still open as she's running around.
Can I hear him?
Yes, you just can't hear Laura anymore.
So he says,
screaming.
"Stay calm." Oh
The
gosh.
island is getting to your mind. What can you tell me about yourself?
Well, my sword is still out,
Yeah.
because that's what I was looking at.
I was-
My sword. I was talking to it. I wasn't talking to it when I turned around. I'm just gonna keep holding it there, and I'm gonna put my other hand down, and I'm gonna say, "What do you mean?" When you say it's the island, I say, "What do you mean?"
Well, that's
What can you remember about yourself?
Oh gosh, do I trust you? That's the thing. Do I trust you?
I feel like with a
You
paladin,
can give me an intelligence check.
Okay, yeah,
Could
because it's gonna be hard to make decisions without intelligence.
figure out what is causing them to act strange.
Intelligence straight.
Yep.
6.
Yeah, you
I don't trust him.
at the moment probably not.
I'm not gonna tell him anything. So I said my question, which was, "What do you mean?" And you repeat yourself. Is what do you remember?
No, I'm gonna look and be like, this island we're on now has an effect on memory. You might have forgotten who you are.
Okay.
Believe me when I say I'm a friend. I'm not here to harm you in any way.
Okay. I'm going to. So are you still running around up
I'm
there?
still running around with my mouth open trying to
Okay.
scream.
I kind of want to assess the situation and see what
I need
I
a
believe.
I need a charisma save from you, Crystal,
What?
with disadvantage.
I'm gonna kind of look over at Gohan and be like, "Can you please calm her down? She's going to get hurt, and I don't want that."
Okay, so as you say that, you just see Laura just stop, freeze, and just her whole face just is like as calm as a cucumber.
I didn't know cucumbers.
Oh.
Okay. Well, okay.
So he tells me the island's about memory, and I feel like even with that, so you said I don't trust him. He says the island has effects on memory, and I see someone screaming and running. So at that, I would probably attack you if
Well, I also
if I
said
don't
I'm not
trust
here
you.
to harm you at all.
Yes, but he
Yeah.
said
That's
I don't trust you, and I can see someone screaming and running.
Okay.
So I just play
Yeah,
the
I know,
character.
I know.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take Lumiere and I'm going to stab him.
Okay. I would say that you would have advantage because of this is definitely you're just doing this off. Yeah.
Is it muscle memory or do I lose any bonuses to
No,
attack?
it'd be muscle memory at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
Like yeah.
So,
So you have it. So your body still can do it, but your brain doesn't know you can do
Gotcha.
it.
That's what I'm. Okay. Not too bad. It's not too bad. I promise.
Excuse
Does
me.
a 17 hit?
That means it, yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. So, good thing I don't know my spells. I don't know my abilities. So it's going to be a straight roll. Okay. So that's minimum damage is 9. 9 piercing. 9 magical piercing, but
All right. So Gohan, are you doing anything? You just saw Sir Evan stab Orion with his sword out of frustration and fear.
I'm just here looking. I'm like, huh.
Yeah, no, you're a happy little sunshine right now.
I'm wondering how Draxios is responding.
Draxios is just sitting here going like, hey.
I didn't get any of them.
Just let me know when it's my turn.
Oh no, you are giving me flashbacks to your freaking appointment.
You
That
said
noise.
I'm your friend. You should trust me.
Well, here,
And my brain was like,
we'll do this. We'll roll initiative. How about
Oh,
that?
wait, you said with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling.
Okay, well, it's still hit.
Technically sneak, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll roll advantage. Or let's roll initiative so we can get in order of operations here.
60.
I got a pretty high roll.
Did you now?
Alright,
Shut your mouth.
okay. 25 to 20.
23.
20.
You said 23, Evan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Alright.
Stab. Oh, crap.
Yeah. 20 to
I saw my
15.
mask when I was
18.
talking this.
19.
What'd you roll?
18.
Don't compare.
What'd you
No,
roll?
no, she
What'd
said
you
she
roll?
rolled really
What'd
high.
you roll
So.
for?
That is high.
It is high. No,
Okay.
everybody's rolled almost around a 20 except her.
So,
Yeah, just
And did
Throw
you,
it out
do you
there.
have Draxios up there?
your face.
I rolled a nat 17, so I'm just gonna make the 17 for his initiative nonsense. Alright, so Evan, you technically can act again.
Do I get 2 attacks? Question mark.
Well, I'd say the first one
Was my first one.
was your main that was just the surprise, and then now we're moving into so if you you can interact, you can do whatever you want.
You can run around.
Yeah,
So-
so we are now technically doing action order.
So I want to see how he responds to being stabbed.
Okay.
How do you respond to being stabbed?
What, am I still impaled with it, or did you stab and pull out?
So, I imagine when you stab, you pull out. You
Okay.
don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of just step back a few feet and be like, listen, I understand you're confused, but I'm not here to hurt you.
Luke, I have your
Uh,
father.
Do I trust him?
Sure. Roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
You dumb again. Watch. You dumb again.
Oh my gosh! Come on!
You're dumb again.
I got a 4.
I love it.
Son of a gun!
Biscuit
Well,
now.
I'm just gonna get 20 to hit.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I,
So that was an incidental.
are you immune to being charmed?
I have advantage, I think.
Oh, okay.
So first one's gonna
Gohan was 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is not a person. This is just gonna be a reminder for me for something gonna happen at initiative 20.
So first one's gonna miss. So after stabbing you, you say that, and like my brain is like, don't trust him, and I go to swing, and I just smack the ground next to.
I think at this
with
point, I just kind of like move out of the way. I'm like,
And then yeah.
while you're still like, stop!
Yeah, other one's gonna hit for sure.
Son of a gun.
And well,
He hits
see,
hard too.
it's not too bad. It's only gonna be
10 damage.
11
Right?
damage. 11 piercing.
Have no fear. Only
As I
I'm now
missed,
below half.
as I missed the ground after I hit.
Oh wait, no, we had a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
So you
It was-
remember what the first one was?
No.
Nine.
It was 9,
9
so
and 11.
yeah.
So
So I'm gonna go back up to my full health, and I'm gonna take away.
20.
You were at a field.
Yeah. Did you not hit the long rest button?
You know where
No, I
it is.
didn't. So,
It's the campfire.
so wait, it'd be 20. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a little above half health.
So yeah, no. So from the very first, like, oh hey,
Wins.
you said that, oh hey, you need to trust me. My reaction is looking over there, stabbing you. I miss the ground. I miss you, hitting the ground, and I just pull back up and I just stab you in the shoulder. And I'm just like, in my eyes, you can see that I am very afraid.
Can I do a reaction to his hit?
I'm very afraid.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay.
The reaction for the turn. Okay, it was a 17 plus.
I forgot. I
It was a 17 plus 7, so it was 24. So what'd your AC go up to with shield?
Should only be 19. Unless it's a different spell.
It's a +5, I think.
He's got crazy stuff because of his draconic bloodline.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
+5, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
So
So
it
it's
still
still
hits.
So yeah,
So yeah,
don't waste the spell slot.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah.
Yes.
No, you're good. I was gonna
Well,
say
I
if he
mean,
was doing it.
he would know.
Yeah.
He would know that it wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
no,
I
it was an
just-
unpredictable hit.
Yeah,
So
it was.
I went from the stab. You said something. I hit the ground, and then I just came up and shing into the shoulder. And then, and like I said, you're looking at me helm to helm. We can only see our eyes, and you can see like this fear is like radiating in my
So
eyes.
Ryan, it's your turn.
Okay,
Full person.
You said we can only use martial stuff.
But at the moment, yeah, you have no idea that you have
alrighty,
spell.
I'm going to use
Yeah,
a
that's
level
why
2
I'm not
spell
gonna be able to
on
do
him.
anything.
Oh yeah, no, that's really funny. Like if you're just like, oh hey, I can't fight and I have an instrument, you're like, what's going on? It's really
I'm just
funny.
gonna like.
It's like no, you're literally in a situation like what would happen if you ran up on the police attacking somebody and you had a flute. That is what's going through your mind right now. That's basically.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny, but it's
Can't wait to-
situation. Because I would hate to be in your shoes right now.
This is
so much.
gonna be tough to get you with it, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So I'm gonna
Try it
cast
anyways.
suggestion on
Okay,
you.
then that's a charm.
It's a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, it's a charm, so you get advantage with your wisdom saving
My
throw.
elf.
But I gotta try.
Is it wisdom save?
Yeah.
I suggest you just sit
there's
your
no.
ass down.
I can't spend like a sorcery point to do anything with that, can I?
Oh crap! You know what I just realized? My ability, since we were traveling together, everybody would have got a +2 on the save, but a 10 still didn't meet the criteria, right? Okay. So advantage on being.
There's no sorcery point I can use for that, is there? So.
You could no, not on those ones.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
So first one's a 13.
That fails.
The advantage is a 7 plus 8, so that is 15.
That fails too.
Okay, so I'm suggested.
Alright,
Yeah.
I
So
have
what
to-
are you suggesting? What course of action are you suggesting for him?
Eat dirt.
No.
Sit down.
I'm gonna look at
Fiber.
you while we're looking eye to eye. I'm gonna use suggestion.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, put down your weapon and don't attack any of us.
Okay. How does the spell work?
You
do
are
exactly that.
suggested to do that course of action.
Okay. I think I'm
It's a good
gonna.
suggestion, but no.
I'm gonna. Well, I can't do anything on my turn, can I? Alright,
on
on
your
his
turn,
turn.
on your turn, you will follow that suggestion.
Okay.
Okay, so but I'll also need you to roll a d100 for me, good sir.
Yep. Yep.
You yourself, you can say go.
59, right? Yeah, 59.
No.
You know
Roll
what's better than
59.
59?
There's 59.
That might be a bad
60.
suggestion, sir. For me, depending on what this is.
Fireball engulfs.
Okay.
I would kill
Alright,
you
so-
immediately.
So as
Be
you
like,
do
"Yeah,
that,
no."
as you do that, vines spring out from the ground and entangle everyone within a 20-foot area centered around you. So
Oh
you-
yeah, 100%.
Even me?
yeah.
Does that put damage
So
on
all
him?
of you, yeah. So everybody
Son
has
of a
20
gun,
foot.
man.
So you,
Why is
Gohan,
it thunders?
and Evan are under the
Is there a
enhancements of the entangled spell.
There's not a save.
Let me pull up the entangled spell.
Okay.
I think
that's
it's a
something
strength
that's happening.
save.
So does that take damage to us?
I don't believe it does damage.
Okay.
I believe it's grapple.
Okay.
Grapple.
Because if you take damage at all, then that's when the suggestion wears off. Like the suggestion completely breaks.
Would
when you take damage.
I imagine that
Let's
as
see.
hostile? That's
For
something else though.
creature in the area of the spell must succeed a
No,
strength.
maybe you see me get
So a
tangled up
strength.
too.
So yes, I need a strength saving throw from the three of you, please.
Okay, strength is my weakest one.
And well, the question. He made a suggestion.
Yep.
So at this point, are these two considered allies or enemies? Because that affects one of my
To you, they're
auras.
considered allies. That though for you, they're They're not. They haven't really attacked you, so they really wouldn't be considered neither. So I'd say they would not get the buff.
Not get the bonus. Okay, so
Because you don't see them as allies or
Well,
enemies.
I failed that.
Go on, what'd you roll?
10.
10?
16.
Okay.
2.
2? Okay. So
I
Gohan.
got no plus to it.
So Gohan and Orion are currently restrained by these
What
vines.
was the DC?
10. Or no, sorry, 12. My bad.
I was gonna say
I
it's
just
not
said
Orion's
average
DC, is it?
No.
I'm
Like,
kind of
that might not be good.
I'm kind of looking.
No, I was just gonna do the
Oh,
average.
no.
I was do the average DC of 12 for which
Okay.
is most spells.
So you
But
two
you-
get entangled.
Would he still be under the suggestion though, since he didn't take damage?
I mean, it's not damage. It's
Okay.
restrained.
Because
They're-
it said it goes away as
Yeah,
soon
no.
as he's
Yeah,
damaged.
no, they don't take damage.
Okay.
Well, are we going by raw, or are we also looking at role play? Because if I was just about to be
She
entangled,
used a spell though.
I'm aware.
But again, it's all happening in 6 seconds.
I know.
So technically, you won't see the vines coming to grapple you until the beginning of your turn.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get ready for.
Yeah. So you would not see the vines
As a
grapple
hostile thing from him.
until it's your top of your
Okay.
turn.
I mean, if they grapple
But-
me and him.
At the top of the initial, but you're not going to get entangled. So you would see basically like he's going to entangle himself and his friend. He's not going to hurt you or touch you.
Don't
But-
worry, I will not cause you harm. Wall of vines. Shoot
All right.
up.
Okay. Top of the initiative. So initiative 20. I need Laura and Evan to give me wisdom saving throws, please.
Ha! I might actually get it this time.
Evan doesn't.
13.
15.
Okay. So you are no longer confused. However, you are still under the effects of calm emotions.
13.
That was really
Yeah,
good.
you're still confused.
Did my mind wipe again?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The fairy was like,
So that just wiped my suggestion away from his mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's gonna
no.
look. Wait, who are you? I hope your inner good is like, you need help, random stranger.
I mean, at the top of his turn, yeah, it's gonna be vines. All right, Gohan, it's your turn. You are currently
So vines that
you
I
are
break
currently
out of.
restrained.
But restrain me and him. Yeah.
So you are currently under restrained. You can't. Your movement is 0, but you
I
can
just
still
wasted
take
a level
actions.
2 spell.
Gotcha.
Just
Can I
for
make
your
a
mind, you're like,
strength save?
You can make a strength
Son of
save
a
to break
gun.
out of it.
This
Yes.
is awesome roleplay. I love it. I love it.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel very feminine because of my
13.
hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're able to break out of the vines.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to. My strength is terrible.
And then for
I
my
have minus
movement,
1.
I sort of just want to get because I saw him get stabbed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanna Get
Twice.
in between Sir Evan and
Yeah.
That's not a good idea, man.
I'll be like,
He's more
Stop.
beefy than you.
we.
No, I'm just saying he's. Well, I mean, you don't know that though.
As you're all arguing, you see, he's hurting me. Okay. Anything else go on?
I would just be like, Sir Evan, we are your friends. Stop hurting this man.
Okay.
All right, Laura, it's your turn.
Hi guys. What happened?
Wow, that was really confusing and weird.
What happened? Why is it? Huh?
You probably don't see that he's hurt.
No.
Not from
Because-
that angle, no, because it's heavily,
you wouldn't
it's
be
heavily
freaking out
forested too.
You wouldn't be freaking out either.
Yeah.
You'd just be like, wow, this is.
Because you were just extremely calm.
Yeah, you're.
She's still extremely calm.
So
Yeah.
all you see is that Gohan looks like he's trying to stop a fight between both of us. I have
He's
no
like,
idea
wow,
what's going
how
on.
weird.
He's tangled by vines.
I'm just like, sup? How's it going?
You should heal.
Draxios is in the back.
I'm going to just
Yeah.
pat him on the shoulder and say, hi. And healing word.
Thank you, but I'm in a very unfortunate situation at the moment.
Oh, don't worry, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Oh yay!
Oh yay.
Ooh, 4 plus spellcasting ability modifier. That would be my. I can't.
It's your charisma.
That's what it is. 7.
This is literally
So you
my
said
last
4
figure.
plus 7?
No.
Stop.
It's 4 plus 3, so 7 points.
Oh, okay.
Is that a D100?
Yo.
No, it's a relatable thing.
Vine!
I apologize.
Anything other than a cantrip, yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Confusion.
22.
22.
If it had vines again and I got like double grappled, I'm just sitting there like sprung out like this, like, I hate this place.
You're in armor too.
Oh,
I'm not in armor,
okay.
actually.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yes,
I'm right next to y'all.
Yes, sir. What's going on? Let's see.
I'm gonna be grappled, so if something pops up and starts attacking us,
Yeah, no, you're.
this is very unfortunate.
You would be screwed
Let's
at the moment.
Just gonna
see this.
cast fireball. Just no, not gonna do that.
I want you
Don't
to
wanna
sip
waste a
the
level.
fireball.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, Laura. I'm not gonna tell you what's happening, but something is happening. Okay, you have a spell that you're gonna cast. Okay, and it's gonna be, and I'm just gonna tell you where your mind. You're actually.
She
No.
she just healed someone by
You
touching
did by
them.
touch. That was healing word, right?
No.
Okay, but you were aiming it at. Yeah. Okay. I need a con save, Orion.
Son of a
What, did she get the bonus healing too?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
9.
Add another 4 points of healing to your.
Oh.
Yeah,
You're gonna
he
need
forgot to do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did
okay.
forget to do that.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
add another 4 points.
Now minus 17.
Okay.
So, would his suggestion be a mass suggestion?
All right, Laura, roll me 2d10.
Ow.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh no, you're.
It's even like 10. 10. Oh no.
I re-roll that one because it.
Okay.
7 and 1.
Okay, so 8. Okay, so as you reach out to heal Orion,
Oh no.
this large radiant cylinder beam just comes crashing down through the treetops, illuminating exactly on Orion, and you're gonna take 8 points of radiant damage as a moonbeam just strikes right into you.
I just
Does
want
that
to.
break the
Magical
vines?
effect!
Yeah, it will
does?
burn. It will burn
I'm
the
just gonna
vines.
say-
You are no longer entangled.
Wow.
The moonbeam centered on him.
Yeah,
right?
I'm centered on him. Yeah.
So wouldn't you need a magical effect ring?
Whoa. I'm still in comma
Or
motion.
Well, she not move it?
it's
Is it
just
just
no.
one?
It was just
Is it
a
one?
reaction cast. Yeah.
Am I still
yeah.
having
It's
the
just,
calm
like,
emotions
slowly,
effect?
Like, trying to,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
a
like-
weird reaction
Form
cast. Yeah, no,
got
you're still under
burned.
calm emotions.
Oh, sweet. That's cool.
Draxios sitting in the back going, kill him, kill him, kill him.
And
Not
with
good.
Alright,
that,
radiant
Solna,
burns
it's your
on
turn.
my clothing.
Alright,
Like,
hey.
What now?
Am I allowed to give him inspiration?
Sure.
I'm gonna get-
Is
That's
that
a magical
bonus?
effect!
Wait, what?
Is that
No,
bonus?
that's what Matt was doing. What are you gonna do? Magical inspiration. Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna roll over the table.
That's my birthday! Huh?
Are you inspiring somebody? Okay.
Good luck. And it's a,
I suddenly feel like I'm not
it's a
going to
D8.
die.
You can have a D8 to roll whenever
What
you
was
need
your,
it.
how much did you total heal versus the damage?
How much did I heal? I think I healed more than I took damage for. I think.
You healed 7 from
Yeah,
me plus 4.
I
And
took
then
3
4.
more. I took 3 more because I was at 30 when she healed me, and now I'm at 33 from after.
So you
everything,
gained 3 hit
so.
points.
3 hit points.
Oh, after everything was over.
Whose turn is it?
Alright, Thulna.
My turn. Excuse you.
Oh, no,
Alright.
everybody's up there.
Do you know how much that would have
Alright.
sucked if all of you got your memories wiped but me? And I'm just sitting there like,
I think I'll do it.
everyone but Draxios got their memory wiped.
He would like.
He would leave. I
Take-
guarantee
take
he
me
would
to
leave.
Evan.
Hmm?
Take me to
They would
Evan.
all start fighting each other.
Maybe. No, it just depends on what people get for like
I'm gonna
insights.
punch
And...
him in the face twice.
Okay. Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face.
Why?
Hey,
Punch him in the face.
my armor class is really high. Good luck.
I got
okay.
you last time.
Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face.
Why?
Why, did you put a spell on him?
No.
No, it's already gone.
Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face.
Well, you don't know that technically, but yes.
Yeah.
Does 23 hit?
Yeah.
Why? How much did you added 5 to that?
No, it's all natural because I'm strong as heck.
That's crazy. You
It's
want to read that other roll for?
She's a strong lady.
just that one. Shut your pie hole.
You just swing and a miss.
Okay.
But
Ha.
yeah, roll that damage for that 23.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Right into the tin can.
Right in the tin.
Ding!
Yeah, as she punches you in the face, Sir Evan.
We're doing this again,
You
except
hear
now it's
a
lethal
ring-
damage.
You hear a ringing in your head.
And I have a sword.
Evan, is your turn.
Okay. Well, I just saw her light him up, and then I just got punched.
Yep.
So I'm assuming, based off of my intelligence, that these are bandits and they're attacking me.
There you go.
So I'm gonna stab Thulna.
Okay.
That's over. That's a 20 or more. That is not. That is a 11.
Well, that misses. First one hits.
Okay, Thulna, you'll take 10
You ever
piercing
see
damage.
officer bandits? Even though I just got attacked in your eyes.
I don't remember that. No. My mind got wiped here. All I saw was he came up, said something, she attacked him, and then I just got punched.
Well, and you saw the moonbeam hit him.
I'm
too.
incredibly confused, but I'd imagine since I'm getting punched that you guys are trying to rob me. Yes. Okay, so that was my 2 attacks.
Okay.
Unless I can't use my abilities, so
Nope.
abilities and spells. are
Orion,
no-no.
it's your turn.
Okay.
Just help us. Get him down so we can take him to the temple and get it over with.
There's also something called hold person.
I don't have full person.
Assuming
I have
that works on me.
Hands.
Huh? What'd you
Said
say?
assuming that works on me.
Oh, I sure will.
Because I don't know what save that would be, but I guarantee it's going to be a high bonus.
Let me
Okay.
check for you. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that's a plus
So
8.
I don't want to use another spell slot to try and suggest something to you.
While you're tangled up.
He's
Not
not taking
Or
anymore.
no,
No,
you're not.
yeah.
No.
The moonbeam, yeah.
Okay.
Burned
Okay. Yeah.
away.
Fair
So,
enough. Fair enough.
I'm gonna kind of.
So even though she just punched me in the face, you're trying to suggest something to me.
No, I'm not gonna suggest something to you. I'm gonna do something even more stupid. I'm gonna tell you and Thulna,
Yeah.
both of you back away from him now. He can't remember who you are. Now I'm gonna look at you and be like, Sir Evan, I'm not here to harm you, and I'm gonna
Okay,
try and
okay.
persuade him that we are friendly.
Do I trust
Okay.
him? I'm gonna keep asking
I'm
him.
gonna try
again.
and roll
So
persuasion.
give me a persuasion check, and then Jordan, you can give me an insight check.
I'm true neutral.
So what's the insight for? To
Son of a gun!
What is it you believe in?
Hey, you have a D8, remember?
Oh, I do have a D8. I'm gonna use that D8.
what is an insight?
Yep.
14.
9.
You believe him not to be hostile.
Okay.
Well, can I tell him what I persuade him of?
Yep.
We are your friends, Sir Evan. We are not here to harm you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just angry.
The woman who punched you just got confused.
I'm going to look at you. I'm going to say, why did she attack you? And I still have my sword out, getting ready to stab her again.
That was a healing spell!
She didn't mean to.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, here, because of the persuasion that went over through on this initiative, I'm going to give you advantage on your wisdom save.
And then that's all I'm gonna do is just use persuasion.
Yep.
Okay, and
I'm
then
high
he has
persuasion.
another magical... No, that wasn't a magical...
Nope.
No,
it was just right
that was
over.
just me talking.
Okay.
You get advantage on it.
Okay, so you wanted me to... Did you want me to use the other roll? Okay, so my first roll for that one...
No. That was the 9. That was on
Yeah.
the inside. So you... Oh, yeah, you failed. So that means yeah. So you... Oh, yeah, no. He persuaded you. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, so
His-
you don't
so-
want me to roll anything.
No, I want you to give me 2 wisdom saves on the initiative order of to see if you're still amnesiaed or not.
Okay.
And then use the higher roll. Give me advantage.
So 13.
12.
I think 13 is
Oh, 13 or... You said it was a 12 plus 8.
Yeah.
So yeah, 20.
You are no longer... all your memories start to flood back to you as you see all of these faces in front of you as you hold your sword out in front of them. And you just look back and you just kind of drop your sword real quick as you look into the scared eyes of Orion.
Okay.
Yeah, you stabbed him.
Okay.
He's still moving.
Do I know that I stabbed them?
Yes.
Or is that like a separate memory?
Nope,
Okay.
you remember that. You remember everything now.
Okay. I
Apologize!
yeah, no, I would probably apologize. So I'm going to apologize to Tholna and Orion. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry for attacking you, and I just kind of like put my head down in shame, and I'm like walking this way
It's okay.
slowly.
The island has its effects on people.
You don't like character-wise, you don't understand. I'm supposed to be good at taking down
You'll never
Fang
understand me, Mom.
and fiends. No, I'm supposed to be good at taking down Fae and fiends, and I'm supposed to be able to resist magical effects to be.
Oh yeah, and you just
And
straight up lost
I
your
straight
memory.
up
Lost
more
it.
than once, may I add. So, so not only do I have the
Drop it
memory of
there.
losing my memory twice, but I have the memories of essentially turning on my allies. So yeah, that's shameful. That is incredibly shameful.
As you start walking, I'm gonna kind of slouch over and start touching my little crispy shoulder. I'm like, ah.
Where did you
This
stab?
sucks.
Where did Evan stab Dulna?
I'm just gonna continue walking.
Well, since it was 2 strikes, it was probably gonna be like here and shoulder. So like when I imagine a warrior fighting, they're trying to cripple or disable people. So usually you try to aim for like shoulder and then like any organ areas or the legs.
Okay, well she'll grab for her side, and her shoulders tilted, and she's just like, get a hold of yourself. You're a
It
man.
wasn't so much the 2 stabs that hurt me. My character feels crispy.
I just healed you. I don't know why that thing appeared.
Let me help.
I was like, oh, that feels good.
I had in my head that you rolled fireball, and my first reaction was gonna be like, "We're your friends." I'm gonna be like, "Get away from me!" Swing. Yeah, no, I'm very shamefully walking further into the
I might
forest.
just kind of follow behind you. My helmet is slowly like trying to reform over my head where it got moonbeamed. Just like,
Dang. Am I still really calm?
I want to do a perception.
Not anymore.
No, so you got slapped in the face.
You're saying like,
Sure, go for it.
I want to look around, see what exactly made.
I think
it
I'm gonna do.
happen.
I'm gonna do a perception check as well.
I rolled a nat 20,
I'm just gonna look around as well.
so it's a 24.
So, as you... Where'd it go? Okay, cool. As you look around, again, you just see a vast forest. The foliage is of a evergreen color. The sun seems to just fall through the leaves just right, where it's really quite beautiful.
But no signs of life.
As you kind of look around and listen to the trees, kind of as Fluakk instructed you all to do on Gloom Hollow, you kind of feel and sense the presence of living creatures, but you also are not 100% sure where they are. Like, you feel like this entire forest is technically living and breathing. It's on its own. So that everything around you is technically a living being.
Okay.
and that somehow the forest is communicating with itself as you walk through it.
It's intriguing.
That's when you look like you're evil.
Maybe.
Oh,
What happened?
dang.
I'm looking at what's going on, and I'm like, I really hope I know what's going on.
Why was I running around and screaming?
You were high.
Because that's what you do.
Oh, you remember everything that happened. As soon as you got your memories back, you remembered everything.
So at what point do I know this is a weird thing to say. At what point would I stop feeling shameful from that kind of incident?
That's up to you.
I'd say it'd probably be at least a few hours.
I'm gonna kind of just walk up next to you a little bit. And I'm just gonna like slowly just. It's okay. This island does things to people that they can regret.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally on yourself. Don't make it hard on yourself. Even the greatest sorcerer, or greatest wizard, or greatest paladin, anyone can get bamboozled by this island.
Where do we,
Don't butter him up too much. I'm
want to
still
sleep?
hurt.
Where do we want to sleep?
I wouldn't sleep. If I
Sleep
were
is
you.
for the weak.
I would relay to the party that how I felt the entire forest is alive. So we may not be safe technically.
Well,
No.
No, obviously
And
not.
the only thing that I can cast that's safe is gonna could cause something very dangerous to happen, and possibly ruin what could be called a safe place.
I was say, like, we can't really camp
Just
either because
please.
it could get us while we're sleeping.
Please don't
Um,
moonbeam me again. I didn't like that.
so I'd say probably about after an hour, I'm feeling a little bit more up to speed. And, I realize that, like, part of my oath is that not letting, things, like, get me bogged down so that I can make the world a better place. So, at that point, I'd kind of like to talk with Gohan about what he sensed in the forest.
I'm gonna be kind of standing behind listening a bit.
I know there's something out there that's alive, but not particularly a plant or a creature, but the whole forest itself.
Is it following us? It's just the whole. Well, all forests are alive.
Well,
Yes.
yes.
But are
This
we being
one is-
targeted by something? Is the
Yes.
so if that's the case, I kind of want to find it and kill it.
Well,
Yes.
Kill it?
just like the island we were on previously, the forest is a living thing itself. The island has a mind of its own. This island may not particularly like us on it.
Yes, so just go with the task you need to do, and let's get out of here.
So, how long can we travel?
As far
We're
as
not gonna
I
be able to
can see.
rest.
Yeah, no, we can't. We
Resting
can't do
would
that
not
here.
be a wise option. Though I do need to be able to heal up a bit, I don't think it's a wise idea to stop in one place. If we want to get to where you need to go, we need to keep going.
Okay, so yeah, or let's just keep going until something happens.
Okay. So you travel for about another hour, and
It's a day.
let's see.
Well, maybe time on this island may work differently.
Okay.
1 year later.
That would be bad.
That would be so bad.
So, as you are walking along,
That'd be a sixth of Fluke's life by the time we got back. No, that would be. Oh my gosh, that'd be like almost a quarter, because it'd be 5 days there and back. Oh no.
so as you guys are walking along, I would say that based on no, because you guys have been walking pretty much. it does not seem to. The forest does not seem to end as you've been walking. However, as you keep walking, you start to notice that this part of the forest has gotten darker. But based on your time that you've been looking on, it should be about midday. And the forest should not be this dark at this time. And as you slowly approach this area that where the forest seems to get darker,
Stop.
you hear a voice
You're doing something.
call out
What?
into the air going, "Who are you? Haven't had people here in a long time."
No. I walk backwards like, no. Didn't see it. Bye.
I want to know where this person is.
What are you? What are you?
Where are you? Who? Why are you? Yeah,
We're travelers.
If you're wondering if we're enemies, we are not. We're just passing by.
I'm not looking for friends or enemies.
Why don't you show yourself?
Let me guess.
All in
You're
good
looking
time.
for food.
Oh, I don't seek food either. I seek things for my collection.
This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay.
You have entered my domain.
Collection, you say?
Sunfish!
And I think some of you should stay.
Why?
I can sell him for 50.
I like new things.
You can take that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's all
oh,
green.
you can.
So I figure this probably isn't going to work, but I think at this point, just because Evan is scared, he's going to use one of his paladin features to try to detect the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead, or consecrated or desecrated places or objects within 60 feet of me. So that's 60 feet
Okay.
in all directions.
Why do I have a bad feeling we're about to meet Medusa?
And so you don't feel
Don't give him
the
ideas.
presence of any of those beings within 60 feet of you.
And there's no holy place or desecrated place. Okay, just making sure. Okay, so there's a chance that it's. Oh gosh. So I wish that included Faye, but it doesn't. Okay. What do you want?
Like I said, things for my collection.
Be clear.
I like you
Yeah! 100 gold piece.
and your friends.
Ah!
I
I'm not
want
for
you
sale.
to stay forever.
He can stay forever. Have fun.
I want you all to stay
He can stay forever.
with me.
Have fun.
Oh gosh.
No thanks.
Shut. Shut. What if we say no?
Knight in shining
Why
armor
don't you
just for
show
you.
yourself and we can discuss
Yeah,
this
that's
in a
what I'm
professional
trying to-
manner.
I'm holding my tongue.
Come a little bit further and find out yourself.
What?
I walk forward.
Don't.
Cautious.
Oh, I sneak.
Okay. Stealth check.
I heard with caution, so I was like,
I would like to kind of try to observe my surroundings and see if there's anything, if I could spot whatever this creature is.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
12.
12. Okay.
Okay. I got a 17.
Do we touch noses?
If it's what I'm thinking, you don't
So-
want to touch noses with this thing.
So as So as Thulna starts moving up, attempting to be sneaky, so Evan, you look, and you start to look ahead, and right before you're about to tell Thulna to stop, as you look forward, you just see an area within the forest where you see multiple figures standing, but they don't appear to be moving.
Oh no!
And they appear to be stone-like and statued.
Oh no!
And as Thulna starts to walk forward, you just see a face pop out behind a tree, grab her in the from the chest, and goes, "My new collection." And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Knit! 9!